Gotta say, I respect Sarah Shahi in this instance. Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, everyone. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. So, I have seen some reviews and critiques about how her character is a whammon. And even during my review, I thought that she did a very good job playing the character that she portrayed. And I will continue to defend Sarah Shahi's performance in this film because honestly, hers was better written than most of the actual characters that deserve the title of whammon. Excuse me. Because honestly, she brought personal experience into this role, and that is something that is always a good thing for the most part when doing a role that requires it. So, Sarah Shahi, there's nothing more important than the safety of your children. And I'm going to have to scroll down a bit. This is from Bounding in the Comics to get to the meat and potatoes of the part that we're getting into. As the interview went on, she spoke about how empowered she was playing Adriana when she gets between all the super beings for the sake of her son. Shahi can relate. She is a single mother like her character. What's interesting about her is that she's a single mom, and there we go. And I'm also a single mom, and I can tell you right now, if my children were in danger, there's no length that I wouldn't go to protect them. So I wouldn't care who I had to speak with or how many faces I would have to get into, she explained. There's nothing more important than the safety of your children. It wasn't necessarily that I saw her as a mediator, but for her, it's life and death, she continues. If she loses her son, she's dead inside. So it's not even, why can't we all get along? The lives of a mother and child are on the line, so it's like, I don't care what you two need to do, but you're going to work together until we find him. Done, Shahi added. In real life, Black Adam is a milestone for the mother of three, and or as it's one she could share with her three kids. We were at the premiere in New York together. It was a moment for me that was 20 years in the making. I flew out my kids, my mother, my sister, and I just started crying because I was like, this is not my night. This is their night, she said. Working my ass off, doing whatever project it was that I had to be gone for, led to 13 years of broken promises, missed birthdays, missed first recitals, missed first football games, and moments that I can't get back. When they finally saw Black Adam, they were godsmacked at the end of it. Her son kept yanking on my, or her son kept yanking on my arm saying, "You're amazing, you're so cool." Shahi would emotionally reflect, it was not only a culmination of all those times and all those tears that we shed, it was also a good example that as a parent, hard work works. So that's important to me. And yes, as a person who can reflect on his own parents, missing some of the things that he did, or myself did, as a child, first performances, first games and whatnot, I can honestly say if my parents missed something or missed one of them, I could understand. They had to work. They had to provide for the family, for me, so I could continue to go doing all those things. They had to sleep during the day so that they could work at night. They had to, or so yes, I, as a person of parents, can understand the sacrifices they made. And I'm glad that Sarah Shahi had this moment with her kids. And as for her getting up into the faces of those who were far more dangerous than her and not caring and, well, actually only caring about the safety of her son and getting him back was something that every parent would most likely do. And if they don't, I pity them as parents. There are so many movies out there. Yes, they're filmed exaggerations and whatnot, obviously, but there are so many films out there where parents lost their kids and literally would do anything to get them back. Look at Ransom. Look at what are those movies? Taken and whatnot. All the different movies out there. Those two examples and many others where parents have their children taken and will do literally anything to get them back. Or if their kid was harmed, they would do everything in their power to ensure that their child was safe afterward, or that the situation was resolved. I can state without ego and without embarrassment, my mother came to my aid when I was in trouble, or when I got assaulted back in the day when I was younger. She got up, she had to work afternoons, but she got up in the morning because her kid was assaulted. And she went straight over to the other parent's house and said, "Your son touches my son again, he's going to, or the cops will be called. That's assault." It was one of my prouder moments of my mother. Back then, and even today. Because she cared for her son to a degree where she wasn't going to let that kind of thing happen. And for Sarah Shahi to bring her own personal experiences as a mother into her role like this, that is admirable, because it only lends a genuine performance and strengthens a genuine performance. So yeah, she's not a whammon, as many people like to label her in this film. She is a mother who is willing to do whatever she has to make sure her child is safe. And she puts herself at risk to do it. Anyway, folks, something you should, or people should actually reflect on and look at through a different lens in this case. So yeah, that's going to be the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. Do you agree that Sarah Shahi's genuine performance in this film lent weight to her performance? Or do you think that, oh, she's just a whammon and whatnot? Let me know all your thoughts. Different opinions are welcome, folks. Or different opinions are welcome, folks. Anyway, this has been Orange Hat Reviews. Stay humble.